Hey there. Today we are going to be reading a devotion from The Joy of the In-Between by Ashley Hetherington. Today's devotion is day 49. It's called The God Box. And this devotion has a verse, and this verse is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 24. It says, "The one who calls you is faithful, and he will do it." Ashley says, "A couple of years ago, I started something called a God Box. I learned about this concept from Anne Lemett's book, Help, Thanks, Wow, in which she describes the box she kept for things she was worried about. She'd write down a prayer about the worry, put it in a box, and leave her worry with God. For my God Box, I repurposed an old box my grandparents gave me. I started writing prayers and the date on little pieces of paper, folding them up and stuffing them in this old wooden box. With each prayer I put in it, I handed another worry over to God. A few nights ago, I realized I hadn't opened my God Box in quite some time, so I took a moment to dig through the old prayers. To my surprise, I discovered so many prayers that had seemed big at the time and a million miles away from God answering. But as I sat and looked through the prayers from years ago, I was able to see clearly how God has answered them. I saw how He answered my prayer for an internship, how He helped me heal from a breakup, and even how He helped my brother not be mad at me anymore, which was very big worry at the time. One by one, I saw the reality of God's faithfulness in my life. I read the prayers written out of tears, exhaustion, and desperation. I prayed about situations that seemed to be the worst ever at the time, only to see God's ability to answer those prayers in His perfect timing. This little trip down memory lane serves as a great reminder that the things you are praying for now will be signs of God's faithfulness later. What are you so hung up about right now? Will it not always be a problem? Because we serve a God who answers prayers and always comes to help, even if it takes time for us to see His hand at work. While we wait for God to show up in our lives, we can feel like He's a million miles away. But He has been faithful before, and even though it might not seem like it right now, He will be faithful again. What is a big deal right now won't always be a big deal. What is the end of the world right now will one day be resolved. Even if it takes time, God has a wonderful track record of coming through. Jesus, I know you have been faithful before, and you will be faithful again. Remind me how you have